Hi, I'm back with a new episode. This is KLONA Conversation, and your girl is back with a new episode with new energy. Muli mutia mugamba. Have you subscribed, liked, commented, shared? Over to Devtuzao. Before I start, please do the following. Click on liking, subscribing, share, and then ring the bell. For now, I am here to talk about single life. Imagine baden today on a park. I was here in some park, and I met someone who was seated on a table for a very long time. So I went there to talk to him, and he told me he's single, he's not married, he's 70 years old, never married, never had children, and he's basically just hits the city, goes to different countries, lives there, and has nothing to do with anything because he doesn't have a child, has no responsibility. All his life he's been single. And I'm thinking, oh, okay. So I asked him, do you have regrets? He said, yeah, definitely I have. I feel like if I had married a little earlier, life would have been better. I would have children. By now I should have had grandchildren, but he had none. So I decided to do an episode to encourage people, because I'm one person who got married at a very young age of 26 years. I was already off the shelf, married off, living a happy life. So I wanted to share with you, single ladies and single men, some of the things, tips, a few tips, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about singleness. One thing I know, that number one actually, you need to love yourself before you get someone else. What do I mean by that? A lot of time people think you're going to be happy in marriage, but if you are not happy single, you cannot be happy married. So I encourage you to be happy single. Like, sort iron out those small issues, those elements, the little bit that makes you sad all the time, feeling like you need help all the time. Because you know what? When you go to marriage, those things will be amplified. So you need to be loving yourself. What do I mean? Like, oyinokubanga weeyagala ng'omuntu, ng'oli muntu weeyagala. Okitegeera? As a man, do you love yourself? Do you love your life? As a young girl, do you love yourself? Do you love your life? Do you love who you are? Like, where you gala before you take your baggage to someone else. You understand? So take time off and make sure you are at that point of life where you really love yourself, but nothing but yourself. Number 2, take time off to mix. Because this young guy told me that over the years, he finished school when he was 21, worked in a factory, and he kept on to be so busy, and he preferred night shifts. So all the time he would be in the factory working, and he worked in the factory for 15 years. And those are the prime years where he would have mixed and met people. So he didn't mix and meet anyone. In the process, he didn't get married, and I think he was not even the kind of guy who would go out all the time. So what am I saying? Take time off to mingle and mix. Meet people. If you finished school without a partner, there is still hope. There is still hope. So go for parties, enjoy your life, go for wedding meetings, go for the weddings, enjoy those birthday parties, sit in restaurants, go for those workshops, mix after the workshop. Like, sell yourself, like put yourself out there. Because you know what, at the end of the day, no one is going to come to your bedroom looking for you. This guy that I met in the park told me that he never had that life because his parents died at a very young age. So all he did was study and work. And now that he's in the 70s, he feels like he has no purpose in life. So I don't want you to be like that. The other thing I want to encourage you is write down the things you want. Because I asked him, which kind of partner would you have married? He said, I'm not sure, because over the years I kept on thinking I need this, I need that, and then he realized that actually he really didn't know what he wants. So young people, young ladies, young men, write down a list of the things you want and pray about them, just like we write the vision board, just like we have house plans, just like we know that this is my dream car. Write the things you like in a partner and pray about them. So when you meet someone, you know what you're looking out for. So you're not just there in the lake fishing any fish that is available. You will fish a snake, and then when you reach home, you're like, oh, I thought it was a fish, then it's a snake. So I would encourage you, one, to take time and note the things you want. The other thing I want to encourage you is life is spiritual. Pray about the things that you want. I asked this guy, so what religion are you? Do you believe in marriage? And he told me, yes, since my parents were Christians, but when I died, I went to India for study. Then he went into Buddhism and all that. So he lost the values of who he wants to be. And I'm saying that life is spiritual. Put your matters before God. Whatever God you worship or praise or whatever, muwe ensonga zo, mutekere ensonga zo mu maaso ge. As Christian, the Bible says, mulete ensonga za mu maaso ga Mukama. Bring your issues before God. For he who is more knowing will sort your matters out. So when you're looking for a partner, put the case before God. God has someone for you. Don't just look on and think, hey, someone will just show up. No, darling. People will not just show up. People will show up when you look for them, when you pray about it. Otherwise, omami wali eyo bamuzala bamuloga bamukola byonna, you know. So anyway, as I close, I remembered I have a friend who is a young girl and she's soon getting married. Actually, her wedding might have been this weekend. Yeah, and she always carries a big bag like this big bag. And I asked her, why do you carry a big bag? She told me she's always ready for a date. I'm like, no! Like, you know what? I might be having flat shoes on and then someone calls me and I need to put on heels. So she carries heels, she carries extra clothes. The work is too much in single life. Anyway, I wish you all the best as you hunt for your right partners, and I wish that you get the right partner. But those simple tools, like, don't complicate life. Just use those simple tools I've shared with you. You will get the right partner. I don't want you to be like the person I met in this park today, sitting alone, saying he just hits the city, moves city to city. He has no tags, he has no roots. He's just moving around, waiting for his death day. For now, your girl is out. Bye.